Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to our Minecraft mod review with me. And today, got to see big old mods that I've covered twice before. It is that time I got reincarnated as a slime, badum. So, things, this mod just recently got a very interesting little update, as in like, it's literally just an hour after it came out, and instantly just thought, yeah, no, I'm looking at this stuff. I'm doing a review of this stuff. I want to look at this stuff. It's pretty cool. So right, this review, I'll be focusing on the new update. I've done 2 videos previously going over all the other stuff in the mod. So if you want to see a full review of all the other features, bar the stuff I'm just adding in the now, then, you know, the videos will be linked in the description, maybe in the comment section. So you can check those out if you want to see all the other stuff. But for today, we're focusing on version 1.7.0 of the mod, which added in, so many interesting little bits. Like, this is a great mod. This is hands down one of my favourite mods at this point, because it's got so much stuff, it's so much brilliant little bits in it. But it did lack challenge in some areas, because once you get a lot of things, you're kind of ready to go. On top of that, sometimes it was a bit boring, because getting the stuff could be quite annoying, because it was very reliant on other players being on, because you couldn't get a lot of skills without it and stuff like that. Well, a bunch of that has been fixed. There's some very interesting little additions. Right, okay, so quickly just to go over some other bits that got added an update that aren't like items and stuff like that. There was a couple of game fixes and stuff, so things like certain skills not working correctly, when you died, passive skills not saving and stuff like that. That was all fixed. Cool. An extra addition, if you kill a slime, you can now turn it into a slime using the mimic skill, aka in the bit here, which I can't do right now because I can't mimic, but basically, yeah, if you kill a regular slime, you could then turn it into a slime if you wanted to have a really feeble body, because that's just something you want to do. Other than that, a new game rule was added, which, yeah, this is a really good one, for player balance, / game rule, magical plundering. So, basically, if you had the ability Sloth, you were able to go up to a player, you could turn them into your minion, and you could absorb all their magic power. Like, all of it. At this point, I mean, for this, I've currently got, like, 300,000, which is the normal limit for a slime. At the very peak. But, normally when you start, a slime may have a couple of thousand. If someone came up to you Sloth as soon as I started, they could drain all of that and leave me on basically 100. And that'd be me. I couldn't be using these abilities at that point, pretty much. It really sucked. They fixed it so the person has to have higher EP, but even if a player that's been on for a while comes up to you and you're on a server and they come and do this to you, they could still drain all your magicals and steal everything. And again, that would really suck, especially when you just started out. That could put people off wanting to play. This new game rule basically makes it so that doesn't have to happen. It's now optional. So basically, yeah, you could... Not that, but / game rule. Not magical limit. Magical plundering, there we are. So basically, you can set it as true or false. If you set it to false, which it's on by default, it means that other players with Sloth in it can't drain off of other players, which is a lot more player-friendly. So that's a very wee addition, just straight away. So there's that. But right, also, alright, so we're mainly focused on 1.7.0. I haven't shown stuff from one of the previous versions I added, so I'm going to briefly show some of this stuff, and also it kind of ties into some of the new stuff anyway, so I might as well mention it. The slime statues. Beforehand, we had this one, this beautiful one here. It was lovely. I liked it. But, yeah, it's not even better ones, isn't it? We now get the iron, we've got the gold, we've got the diamond, we've got the netherite, we've got the magic steel, and we've got the demonic steel. Statues. So if you really want to worship slimes, now you can. Badoom. So yeah, to make this original one, it was stone surrounding a slime ball. To make the iron one, surrounding the old stone one with iron. Then same gold around iron, diamond around gold. One netherite in the smithing table onto the diamond one. Magic steel around an iron one to make the magic steel one. And for demonic steel on top of the magic steel one in the smithing table. Lovely. I like these things. Like, they don't serve any higher purpose in the game. They don't do anything in particular until now. But they're just nice to look at. They're just nice to have around. If you like the stuff, you could put them wherever you want. But now one does serve a purpose. This one, the Magic Steel one, because a new enemy got added into the game. Well, enemy. It's not really an enemy. It's only an enemy if you pick a fight with it, I suppose. But yeah, so if we just pop over here really quick just to get away from... You're not going to despawn if I go away, are you? I really hope not. I'll be really annoyed if you do, because I have to put you all down again. That was really annoying. Okay, basically let you make an iron golem. If you take 4 magic steel blocks, which is made from magic steel, you can combine them all together, put one of these on the top, and skadoosh, genius, like Remerus. Remerus? I might be pronouncing her name wrong. So this chap here is your magic steel golem. He's beautiful. I love him. So this guy, he pretty much just kind of he can't do anything at this point. He's an empty shell. He's a golem that just doesn't move around. Ah, that's why. Okay. So right now, basically, this is an empty shell. It's just an empty shell of a golem. I was wondering why I couldn't right-click him on that, because basically, right now he has no owner. But the first player to right-click him with a particular item becomes his owner. So alright, we'll leave the shell there for now, and we'll grab the items for it in a little minute, because the items, I believe, were added in a previous update, but now they serve an extra purpose, and it's actually, I kind of dig this, because this means you can just build your own minion, like, whatever it did. Yeah, also, right, this isn't related to this update, it's related to previous updates, but just to quickly show this stuff as well, extra blades were added into the game, along with, yeah, so we've got the Ice Blade by, Clayman's top minion person, or one of his top minions, Ice Sword. Cool, it looks alright. Badoom, it's made from a bunch of ice, bunch of raw magic shards, Eye of Ender, obsidian, more magic shards, and bone, so not insanely complex stuff, but obviously you need to use one of the tables for it. Gobtiz! What's the blade called? Kotachi? Gobtiz Kotachi, it's a little short sword thing. So yeah, basically you've got a little sword that would be for a little goblin. It's Gobtiz one. But yeah, so shift right click to change modes, right click to use black lightning. So basically this just lets you... Oh, there we go, figured out how. Yeah, so I wasn't sure why it wasn't triggered. It's because when it's in this mode, you don't use black lightning. I looked at okay, I was doing it wrong there. So yeah, when it's in this mode, it attacks, well, quicker than other swords, like, pretty quickly, most quickly. 6.2 damage, not bad. Yeah, when it's in sheath mode, and you right click, you can use black lightning, basically. Cool. That said, though, I don't know if you require the skill for it, because I've now got the skill, and I was confused why it wasn't working a second ago, so I got the skill just to be sure, but, certainly I shouldn't need to have the skill on here to use it, yeah, so it'll activate even if you don't have the skill set on your bar, so basically it's just a free way to use Black Lightning, and not take out one of your skill slots, which is pretty handy. And then finally, we've got the Dragon Knuckles. These things are brilliant. They look a bit odd. My slime body. Hold on. There we go. Regular body. I love these things. They're brilliant because they're not really that good of weapons per se. Like, their whole deal isn't really damage. The whole deal is the stronger you are, the more knockback they do, which is just, it's ridiculous, but I bloody love them. They're brilliant. So, here you go. Not exactly impressive, but if I activate Berserker, give me lots more strength. Yeah, the more strength you have, the more knockback you do. I bloody love them. They're brilliant. I love the little additions. But yeah, so Gobta's blade is made from demon steel, leather, raw magic shards, creeper head, netherite scraps, and sticks. So pretty expensive, but in turn you are getting access to black lightning with it. So, badoom. And then the dragon knuckles are made from raw magic shards, tempest scales, magic steel, and pink dye. So the point of that means you will have to fight against Calibus, whatever the giant fish monster's called. Yeah, you have to fight against that thing if you want to get your hands on these. Or at the very least, pick up some skills from someone else fighting it. But yeah, so there's that stuff, and then going over to here. So, I haven't really noticed these things before. I think I noticed there was like something called a spirit item thing. But basically, yes, these are items that if you right-click them, it'll give you a spirit for them. So, for example, if I take this Greater Sky Spirit, and I right-click it, or shift right-click it, it does the whole Top of Undying thing, and then it'll give you that spirit. So in this case, I've been chosen by Greater Sky Spirit, I get the ability Spatial Travel, and I get the thingy for Spatial Master. Cool, I could do that with each of them. You can make these, well, you can't make the light one. The light one is creative mode only, because it's a purveyor, maybe human chosen by thingy and all that. But yeah, so you can make these. Basically, to make them, you would use Gluttony, you'd use Spirit. What's the exact wording again? Yeah, okay, it's called Spirit Fusing. I think I was a bit say diffusing there. No, Spirit Fusing. It's an ability from the Gluttony skill, which basically you swallow up a bunch of spirits in that and then form them into a normal Greater Spirit. Beforehand, it made it so the spirit just automatically went to you. Now you can, if as long as you've got a free hand at the time, you can create them as an item and then basically put them wherever you want. For example, Where else can we use them? Well, if we quickly pop over here. Also, they do not stack, just to note. But, yeah, so if I just make a couple extra ones really quick. We can also use them with the golem. We can also use them with the golem. The golem is pretty much powered by these things. So, the first person to right-click a golem with one of these spirits will become its master. So, in this case, we're going to right-click it with this. And skadoosh. This has now became my tamed golem. Again, this little bit... It looks so cool a little bit here. But yeah, so basically, you feed these things spirits. It's supposed to have a load of slots, along with slots for spirits. So it can hold, I believe it's 8 spirits in total, and giving each spirit type will give it a different thing. So fire gives it energy and fire resistance, water. Probably better reading the wiki for this. Hold on. Okay, that's the exact words off the wiki. Right, so fire spirit giving the golem energy and power and fire resistance. Without it, the mob won't be able to move, attack, or do anything. So fire is its pure energy source. Water spirit moving each individual joint increases its attack and water resilience. Without them, the mob has no attack damage. 1 water spirit equals 15 damage. 2 water spirits equals 30. Wind spirit regulating the temperature, making the golem more durable. Wind resilience. Without the item, the mob only has 10 armor points. So 1 wind spirit equals 20, 2 wind spirits equals 30. Earth spirit manipulating the weight, increasing its speed. And suffocation immunity. Without them, the mob will be really slow. 2 earth spirits will give it max speed. Then sky spirit, the spirit makes the golem teleport to its owner if it's too far away. And yeah, it says 8 slots available. It can have 1 fire, 2 water, 2 wind, 2 earth, and 1 sky. Along with, yeah, just slots in general to hold your items if you want to. So yeah, in this case now, I can go off here and just right-click it to open its inventory so it can carry things for me. And it should follow me. It is a tame beast at this point, so it should... Oh, no. Hold on. Sorry. There you are, lads. Ooh, it goes in there. Ooh, very cool. So yeah, can we give it 1 fire? Because that is literally its heart, essentially. I don't know. Can you move now? Yeah, there we go. So obviously... You're not meant to teleport. I guess, okay, what would happen is it would teleport with the sky spirit, it'll teleport if you go outside its spawn range. Like, this is doing what a normal wolf would do. But if I were to teleport to a far, far away place, it would stay here unless someone else is loading the chunk. I assume that means the sky spirit makes it sort of follow you even if you do that. But yeah, okay, so, if you give it more spirits, though, great spy spirit, there we go. So, legs, 1, 2, what? 3, 4, 5, 6. We're making a bloody megazord. This is so cool though, I love it. But yeah, so with that now the goal will move a lot quicker, it'll hit a lot harder, it's gonna get 30 armor, and it's basically just become an absolute beast of a companion. Also, can I make you stay still? Yes! Okay, so it operates the same way as the slime mod's other companions. So you can still give it the commands to stay still, stay and wander, follow and fight, so... You can tell it to do basically all you want. You can walk around the place and guard, essentially. Or you can have it, you know, follow you and guard you. But yeah, this is just it's a brilliant little toy thing to play with. And obviously, as you get gluttony and stuff like that, if you take the time to get the spirits, you can power the thing up even more. Honestly, once you get gluttony, it's like super easy to get the spirits. So, I don't know why. I mean, I guess I can see why people wouldn't be able to get all of them. Because, like, Sky in particular, it's really hard to get. Because it's got a really low rate. The rest of them, you can get the rest of them very easily. But yeah, that's the golem. I love it. It's brilliant looking. And it's a actually pretty powerful companion slash something you could send to fight against someone else as like a mini boss type thing if they're not like really well equipped. But yes, that's this stuff. This stuff's really... I love these little additions. I love stuff like this. The spirits becoming like that. You can basically you can give the spirits to other people if you want to. In a sense, you could use Gluttony's power to give the spirit to other people. You can, yeah, create golems to get powered by them. The statues and stuff, all the web stuff. Cool. That's not even the best bits, though. Because, yeah, we've got 8 new mobs. And 1 new boss added in. AKA, yeah, so we've got 1 new Otherworlder. 7 special Otherworlders. AKA, they're just rarer Otherworlders with extra things. And then, yeah, 1 boss in the form of bloody Hinata. Which, when I first saw that name, it took a second to click who Hinata was. Because I just thought of Shizui. And I was like, oh, no, wait. It's her pupil. Oh, yeah, she is Dead End Rainbow. You can't get Dead End Rainbow as a sword. You have to beat her for it, though. And I've not tried fighting her yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion that when she hits me 7 times, I'm going to die. It'll be fun to find out. So, right, going off the Otherworlder. So, this one's not this is the other Otherworlder, basic one. So, this is Spearhead. What? I just named it after the skill you get. So basically, every other warrior you kill will give you an ability. Eventually, there's got a really low chance of getting the ability, depending on what you've got. If you've got, like, Predator, you'll get it pretty much straight away. As long as you've got, like, Predator, Great Sage and stuff. But yeah, so this is the guy now comes with, can give you Spearhead. He spawns with a bunch of illages, including one with crossbow, one that has a top on die, and illusioner and stuff. Which technically, if you ate them too, you can get even more skills with Predator. So he's a pretty handy guy. But yeah, so he's just pretty basic, but he comes with like a little, you know, a little group of people with him. Then you get the special ones. Every time another world spawns, there's a small chance. Well, hold on, let me get the page out. What's the exact odds? Let's see it. Each time a normal Other Worlder spawns, if the conditions below are met, a special Other Worlder will have a 15% chance to spawn instead. Cool. So, there's a game rule. Lure-wise, Other Worlder is false. So basically, what was it? Lure. Yeah. So lure-wise, Other Worlder. So basically, you can disable these guys if you want to. And yeah, if there's no space for them nearby. There's that chance as well. So yeah, this guy is Traveler, which, where'd my items go? Where'd my sword go? Oh yeah, I put it away, that was why. Wait, where'd my other sword? Oh, there it is. Yeah, take this sword for a second. So this guy's interesting. Actually, don't use this sword. I may accidentally just straight up kill him with this sword. I take this sword for a second. So if you break this, Traveler guy is interesting. Depending on your... Yeah, there we go. He has a chance to just use his Traveler ability and dodge you. I think when my energy was lower, he was dodging a lot more. Or it's just always the same chance. I just got lucky there. But yeah, basically though, he's someone, I guess like the ninja that used to be in but got removed. This guy now does that, but it's not... I think it's kind of killer the way he does it. Plus, yeah, he's got well, a sword. I can't tell you what type of sword that is. Type in sword, we'll find it though. There it is. He's got a Mithros sword apparently. Cool. I can't remember the names of all the swords off the top of my head for which one's which. But yeah, so that one's a demonic steel one. This guy's got Retaliator, so hit him, he'll do damage back basically. This guy's got Lionheart, which I'm not quite sure how that one would work. If I could look at his wiki thing. As prideful as a lion, Lionheart Otherworlders are hand-to-hand fighters with you. But keep in mind, the stronger than you you are, the more powerful they get. So basically, I guess the more EP you've got, the more stats you've got, the more strength you've got, the more health you've got, this guy will then hit back harder. So he's an underdog. He's got a chance. I've got Perceiver. This guy... Perceiver's a skill I don't even remember. But yeah, so apparently... It's a 50% chance to dodge your attack if your EP is lower than theirs. It will be 30% instead of if higher. And each time it gets hit, his EP will increase by 1,000. So if you're not very strong, this guy can become an absolute menace because eventually he'll just get so strong. Well, it'll basically have a 50-50 chance of just dodging all your attacks, so you won't be able to damage him. Well, half the time. So, yeah, interesting little skill. Musician. This guy, I know what Musician does at least. This guy doesn't physically attack you. He's got a 7-based attack, basically. That will do damage to you. If it's following Musician, the actual skill, then it will do 10 damage, which, depending on your health, is quite a lot. As a slime, I have 12 health, so that's quite scary. Because a Musician's attack is 7-based, it doesn't get blocked by pretty much anything. So, yeah, it's just 10 damage straight out the back. We've got Investigator. This guy, again, I don't really know the things of that skill, so what do you do? Also, point out, since I didn't really mention Retaliator guy, Retaliator used to be the most OP skill, pretty much. Where basically, if the person had it on, you just couldn't hurt them physically, or magically if you were nearby them, within like 5 blocks of them, because the damage would always get splashed back to you, which really, really sucks, because like once you get stronger, especially with Berserker, you hit really hard. So now it's been changed so every time you hit them, the more damage you do, the more magic heals it takes off, to the point where obviously they can't keep it charged anymore. But yeah, this guy will just obviously reflect damage back. I don't know if he's got no armor, no high damage, no high speed. Retaliator Welders just have their own demon steel swords and run around, then reflect physical damage. The best way to deal with these guys is magical skills. So yeah, I'm guessing this guy has like unlimited uses of Retaliator. So basically he's a guy you can't hurt physically. So that's the thing, you have to kill him with magic. But yeah, Investigator. With the nature of their skill, they have no attacking abilities other than having strong armor, 60 health plus 20 armor points, and weapons like Mace, Battle Hammer, and 30 or less than 30 damage. Yeah, I don't know what Investigator does. I can't remember what the skill does off the top of my head. Alright. And now get this woman here who is oppressor, which makes it so you can't teleport and things like that, I believe. So that's cool. She spawns with, I think it's a sharpness 10 gold sword. So oppressor models are a less painful version of traveler wielding. Oh yeah, oppressors can teleport too. Actually, I thought part of oppressor was make it so you can teleport. Maybe that's not a thing unless you aggro, or maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, has a sharpness 10 gold sword and 30 armor points. There's a 50% chance of her to teleport when hit, when near them. Players won't be able to use any spatial abilities due to spatial blockage effect. Yes, okay, I don't have it currently, but if I aggro her, she will activate spatial blockage, so I can't teleport and get away from her that way. So, a variety of enemies, and that's 8 more skills you can now just collect. You don't have to rely on other players and stuff for it. And obviously, with more people means more chance of, like, random ones. Like, before we had just the same 4 other worlders, so you saw them all over the place. It wasn't hard to gather them and kill them. Now there's 5 other worlders normal, and a chance for all these other ones to spawn. So, there's more variety going around. It'll be a bit trickier to get all the different skills, but it'll give you more things to do and a more variety of opponents with interesting abilities to fight. Loving it. And then, yes, Finalement Hinata. Now, what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to oof myself up a little bit. Okay. Endless. I'm going to get endless degeneration. There we go. Gonna get... So it's not just loading out the mod at this point. I'm gonna try and get decent-ish armor. I believe, yes, skill mill's pretty good. So yeah, I'll grab that. It's not super high durability, but I'll grab it just for having it along with the thingy mask. Pop that on. Yeah, that... Oh no, the armor doesn't show on this. Good. Yeah, so... I don't know how hard she hits, but basically, I'm going to try and fight her. I'm going to try and get hit off her. Honestly, being a slime for this isn't the greatest. Wait a minute. Ah! You fecker! Go away. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I get the feeling she's going to one-shot me. I think I better prep a little bit more. Basically, what I want to do, though, is I want to fight her. And, like, just to read a little bit off of her thing. Because it sounds like, I was saying, like, there's no OP boss in this. Like, I mean, there is. The giant fish monster and the orc disaster. They are pretty immensely strong. Same with the golem and stuff. They are decently strong. But once you have particular skills, particularly berserker, they're not really that challenging anymore. And you can use things like fire and stuff like that boosted to, like, do damage to them from a distance and stuff. So, you know, there's ways around them. Especially since you can block orc disaster's main thing using magic manipulation. She sounds pretty interesting with some of the power abilities she's got. So, right, just to quickly go over some of the stuff the wiki says about her. So, 1, she's neutral until you hit her. Cool. She has a 30% chance to spawn when Shizune's going to spawn, so she's already a boss. Rare, she could have done them. Immunity. As an elemental spirit user, Hinata is immune to fire, water, earth, wind, lightning, or fall damage. She also reflects any projectile. Right, so you're gonna have to physically get this there, so that's a thing. Yeah, so spirit and magic moves, elemental spirit, fire breathing, wind blast, water blast, lightning strike. If her enemy has fire resistance, she will use other elements instead, so she won't waste her time using fire if you've already killed in for an item. Same goes for wind and water. Healing magic, when in water, so she can heal herself in water. She will also deal damage to you with electricity if you're in water too. Fire spit summoning. She has a chance to summon Infrared as her aid. The max is 6, though. Alright, so she's going to summon another boss to help her out. Teleportation. She has a small chance to teleport around you. Okay. Healing with the health of healing magic, she can heal herself 5 HP every 3 seconds. So basically you can't muck around with her. She's going to get around you back. She has her ultimate skill, Disintegration. So, when fighting for long enough, she'll use the Holy Magic Disintegration. She's invincible while she's charging it. Takes 5 seconds to activate, and then she'll explode and do a crap ton of damage. Right. By the way, when you kill her, there's a you'll get Mass Mutation off her, and there's a chance to get is it Usper? Whatever it is. So basically, yeah, you can get decent skills off her until they're copying skill, which is amazing because that lets you get all her skills way easier than trying to obtain Predator. Also, she has a chance to drop the Dead End Rainbow. Has a chance to dropping, like, any other Minecraft weapon until held by zombies. So, basically, not a great chance, but there's a chance. But yeah, also, skill attack, she's got her skill Usper, which, I believe what that normally does is it lets her copy what skill you have, and basically means she could then use it against you. But in this case, every hit from her will take away 500 magicals from you. So if you don't have a huge amount of magicals and you fight her, she'll wear you down to nothing, and when you run out of magicals, you'll just start dying, because you need magic to live. Mathematician, each time she's about to get hit, there's an 80% chance for her to block the damage, either blocking the attack with her sword, reducing the damage to minimal, or instantly dodging and changing her position. Right? Anti-magic. Any mob in a 50 block radius of her will have anti-magic and spatial blockage, so you cannot teleport away from her. Having anti-magic, the individual won't be able to use most of their extra or magic-based skills. They also don't regen their magical. So basically, okay, that's just gone. So I don't know. I assume I hope my healing will keep working, but we'll see. Anti-magic will also inflict weakness and slowness to any non-human player. This won't affect Demon Lord or Hero. So there's that. Oh yeah, and she get the Dead Rainbow. So if she hits you 7 times, you die. So I don't think I can beat her, but I'm gonna give it a quick try. I'm gonna oomph myself up a little bit and see how this goes. She has 325 health, which isn't the highest of all the bosses, but as you can see from her skill list standing there, she sounds brilliant. She sounds like an insane boss, which is the right thing, because she is an insane boss. Hinata is insanely powerful. So, right, I'm gonna, quickly, gonna oomph myself up a bit, and we'll see what we can do against her. Right, so oomphed myself up a bit. I've turned myself into an Orc Lord, so I've got more health. Because if I went into the slime, I'd probably die, even with regeneration. Don't know if regeneration's gonna work, but we'll try it. I gave myself a bunch of extra skills just to give me a bit of a chance. Put Predator so I could eat things mainly, but I ended up with Gluttony because I ate a Orc Lord disaster and that. I started with Sauce, that doesn't matter. I gave myself Great Stage so I could obviously make things. I gave myself Healer because that may be useful. I don't know, I'm curious if it will work. I also have Magic Jamming, Molecule Manipulation, Magic Manipulation. Don't know if that'll help stop her attacks, things hitting me, but we'll see. Obviously I'll get Spatial Travel from thing. But yeah, mostly because Magic Attack doesn't work, Magic Attacks don't work on her. Yeah, I'm mostly just going to be going for the physical aspects. I'm just going to attack her, but also, yeah, I want to get hit 7 times. I want to see what happens. So, slash set. Set it there really quick just to be sure. But, yeah, I want to see what happens. I want to see if Dead End Rainbow triggers. And if it stops me from, well, if it kills me, basically. So, yeah, let's give this a try really quick. Right, Hinata! 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's lightning. Oh, there's in for it. Oh, it's clone ones. Okay, they're only at 50 then. Berserker, right. So even with her slowing me down because I've got Berserker at max, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, she. Okay, that answers that question then. Obviously, I can't really do a proper fit again. Well, I kind of could, but I don't know what skills would be appropriate for fighting her with. But basically, yeah, if she hits me 7 times with that sword, I'm just dead. So, yeah. Okay, it's good to know that works then. See, she's just a terrifying boss because, yeah, a lot of stuff just doesn't work on her. Like, let's take Black Lightning, for example. Oh, that's not in this one. But yeah, if we take, like, Black Lightning, for example. Nothing! Because she's immune to. Oh, she's a terrifying opponent, and I love it. Like, obviously, yeah, if I'm in Berserker mode, I hit her, it'll do a bunch of damage. But only some of the time, as you can see, she is, even though I'm in crate mode, she is blocking it, she is dodging, she is maneuvering herself. This is strength 10 plus the Crimson Lotus edge. Plus, I'm an Orc, so I think that does even more. No, oh, no, I think that's been fixed. Orcs were powering people up, kind of. Between all this, you've got her attacking you magically. You've got her, physically hitting you. She hits you 7 times, you're just instant. You can summon Infrit randomly, who, on his own, it's not that big a deal, but, like, his explosions are really powerful. Another one's just spawned randomly in the world. Fantastic. Infrit has a really powerful explosion. So if you have no blast resilience, you might just die. As you saw, I died to there. Actually, was it? Yeah, I didn't want to say, let me say what Infrit 100% killed me, the first time, which is him exploding. So that's just dangerous as well. My god. I love the fact she's been added in. This is something I've been wanting. More powerful opponents, because the Slime World, it's filled with crazy powerful opponents with crazy abilities. So getting someone Hinata is just busted. It's like, yeah, you're going to be insanely prepared to fight her. You're going to actually really consider fighting her, otherwise you might die. Or you might have to just wear her down, dying lots and lots and lots of times. Bit by bit by bit. But yeah, also, yeah, again, she heals as well, doesn't she? So I haven't seen her heal. Possibly because we're not actually actively in combat, she isn't healing right now. But if you get actively in combat with her, she will start healing again. I think. I haven't seen her heal, actually. I know the healing thing's working, but I assume she will. Or that was that just when she's in war. I think she has a healer ability. I think it said that she did. But yeah, anyway, though, that's the mods. That's the update. There's some really cool stuff in here. I love it. Cool new boss, bunch of new enemies, a new pet. But interesting, well, all the items were added in the previous version, but you know, interesting items, the spirit things and that so you can get on the folk. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. But yeah, anyway, with that though, people, thank you all very much for watching. I'm gonna end this little mod review here, so hopefully you all enjoyed the show. But yeah, so mods definitely worth taking a look at if you like that Terra Reincarnated as a slime. So be sure to go check it out. Link will be down below in the description if you want to check the mod out. Again, I'm using version 1.7.0. There might be newer ones by the time it comes out, who knows. Sometimes they post a version and they post like a quick patch occasionally if something's went wrong, but as far as I can see, nothing seems to have gone wrong so far. They fixed stuff, so hopefully that won't be the case. It won't be required this time. But yeah, anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments what stuff would you like to see get added going forward, because yeah, I love this. I love the idea of more stuff like this, more stuff like Hinata, more powerful enemies. Like, what would be another powerful enemy added? Someone like Clayman, who, as we've seen, has multiple transformations. People like, if you went simpler, of like maybe people that follow Rimmer, people like Ranga, people like oh god, try to remember the names now. It's Shion, isn't it? And I was thinking Kinemaru because I've been watching bloody Naruto. Benimaru, that's it, Benimaru. I was thinking Kinemaru because I've been watching, my brother's been watching Naruto and I've been rewatching because I haven't seen Kinemaru's popping up. But yeah, I think people like that can be really cool. Aside from that, a lot of stuff that people like to see, me personally, clothes is always a thing for me. I always like the idea of having anime clothes, even if they're not like strong armor-wise, just having them to be able to wear them using like cosmetic armor. It's always quite fun. There's a lot of really cool outfits in slime, so. But going the extra thing beyond Hinata, an opponent like Millium. I forget how you pronounce names, but which is terrible because I have been watching the anime. It's been bloody brilliant, and I mean by the time this video comes out, the latest episode should be out. At which point we should get to see Clayman in his new transformed state. That's. Yeah, I mean, I read like, oh, sorry, I knew it was coming, but it's been brilliant watching them in the Demon Lord meeting. Right, anyway, yeah, leave a comments down below with stuff you'd like to see get added into the mods. But other than that, though, people, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I shall see you all next time for whatever Minecraft mod I end up reviewing next. And also, oh yeah, if you know any anime mods that you'd like to see me review, let us know in the comments as well, because I always am on the lookout for little mods, fun mods to take a look at. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations, put them down below. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time for more of these. Go! Bye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members Austin Quinsonberry, Sebastian Ramsey, Alexander01, Nullfinity, Pikaman88, Manguy, OPMV, Noah Sasaki, Board Reaper, and Robert Sidemecha, and our ANBU members GoldDragon, Eragon, TrueDeaddraonman, TrueYandere, Killer Idea Bot, Colton Wood, Mosmordre, and Banished Gaming 23. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.